morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Picker.
Chick Picker. How's everybody doing? Monday.
Monday.
Time to get this party started. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Oh, that hurt my back. Let's see. Let's get the stuff rolling here. Come on, chat. Get it going.
Let's see. The YouTube side.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. How's everybody doing today? We ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about enough of that. Enough. Ready to party?
Ready
Like it's 1999?
to go night-night? Mm-hmm.
You're going night-night? No, you're not.
Not yet.
No, you gotta wait a little time. Wait a little bit. Hey, there's Anissa and Dahlia. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey guys.
I hope everybody is doing good this morning.
Randy had to put a big old black garbage bag over my packages.
Uh-oh. Raining.
Too wet.
You guys how long has it been raining?
Since probably since about 8. It's only about an hour.
Oh,
It rained a little bit last night, but not bad.
Yeah. Yep, and this says 1999 with stuff when simple.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So true. Oh.
I'll be so happy to get rid of this year.
Good morning, Hank.
Hi, Hank.
So what happened this weekend? What'd y'all do?
That hurricane's getting into place. I heard that it's headed for the Carolinas.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Lori said she'll be here shortly.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't looked on my... Yeah, it is, Isaiah's, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if that's how they're saying it. I heard the guy on the Weather Channel say Isaias.
Oh my gosh.
Isaias.
I would say Isaias.
That's what I would say too, but I mean, I've went to school with people named that before.
Yeah.
You know, it's just weird how he said it. It was like Isaias.
Yeah, it does look like that's where it's. That's where it's kind of headed.
Man, I've had some sinus issues last night, and chills down.
Oh.
I think I'm just cold and tired.
I just hurt my back. Bumcrack Picker says Sally's got time on her hands. That's good. That's a good one. That's a pretty clock.
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got a like where the hour mark is. I don't know if you can see it. It has a H, and then on the minute one, it has like a tick, like a. You see now?
Like a what?
See how this one?
Yeah. Little crossbar thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one has like a H, and then this one has just like a line.
Oh. Huh. It's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never seen anything like that. There's Joanne. Good morning. Good morning. Hank
Joanne.
said we had a bad rip of wind and rain start up fast, so had to haul down the sunshade and shit super quick.
Yeah, you would have lost that. Would have been in the neighbor's
Or,
property.
you know, it get tore up and all
Yeah.
messed up. What'd you do this
Well,
weekend?
We had one of those big fold-out umbrellas over our picnic table in the backyard, and we had a big wind, and went out there the next day, and where's the umbrella? I looked over in the side yards, and finally got far enough away from the house, looked up at the house, and that umbrella was on the roof.
Oh my gosh.
So what'd I do? Well, we went to several garage sales,
Mhm.
picked some pretty awesome stuff.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Morning, Texas Val. Good morning, Kathy.
Got a package from my little friend Bridget.
Oh.
She sent me some stuff to look through and make her an offer on.
Nice.
That's
And
all.
I sent her some money for it, and she sent me back part of it. She said, "Oh no, that was too much." I was like, "You're too nice." So
What is it? Jewelry?
watches.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, there weren't that many good ones, but
Good morning, Thrift Daddy.
it'll be interesting to go through.
Yeah.
I put a bunch of them in a lot yesterday together because they're
Your
like,
clock.
huh?
Better watch out or I'll clean your clock.
Yeah, I put 33 watches in one lot
Nice.
to sell on eBay because even if I put batteries in them, they would only sell for maybe $5 a piece on eBay. So I thought,
Hmm.
So nothing spectacular.
I don't want to take the time to, if I can get $2 a piece for 33 of them, that's $66. I did not go for the slow dime on those,
Ah.
but there's about a 10 or 11 that are good $10, $15 watches. I'll go ahead and battery them up and get them sold.
Cool.
And then there was about 40 watches that were just destroyed.
Uh-oh.
It's a reindeer.
That's kind of cute. In a rocking chair.
Yes, he rocks and sings Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
Oh, I love that song.
But he like rocks. He goes like this and just that's what he does. And so his
A
chair
rocking
rocks.
reindeer.
Put a battery in him and show us.
Light them up, Sally.
Oh, I don't
Yeah, we
know.
want to see it.
Okay. Where is this going?
Christmas Eve.
But as for me and Grandpa, we
He
believe.
gets pretty crazy. Like he gets really like going. And see his chair says grandma.
Aww. That's super cute. Texas Val says I've got one of those. Sally, he's cute. And my husband loves him. Aww.
Yeah, but he's
Kathy said good morning. Working and lurking and waiting for the hurricane. This one has a name that I can't pronounce. Its name is Isaiah, pronounced
Isaias.
I don't know. I keep trying and can't get it right. Well, it looks like Isaiah, so that's what it's going to be. That's the way I'm saying it.
Yeah, Isaias. I mean, I went to school with guys named Isaias, and that's how they pronounced it.
Yeah.
But the guy on the Weather Channel, he said Isaias. And then I seen how it was spelled, and I'm like, that's Isaias. Don't listen to that guy. He obviously doesn't know what he's talking about.
Good morning, Dottie. Hope you're doing well. What's going on today? What's on the agenda? So,
About.
I had an interesting Saturday. So I went to the Benz on Saturday. Got there about 9:30 and walked in. It was like, I hadn't been there in a while, but it was nice because there's no kids allowed under 14, which I will tell you, that makes all the difference in the world. Because you don't have a bunch of, usually the families that bring kids in, I'm not saying, kids shouldn't be there or whatever, but it's not a place for kids because they get bored, they're running amok, they're, if you've got a family of 5, there's 3 kids with a cart each, so that's why there's no carts for anybody else. It's just easier. It wasn't crowded. It wasn't, there was people there, but it wasn't like super crowded. And the only other rule was you had to wear a mask. So I went in from 9:30 to about noon, checked out. And at that point, I think I had 122 pounds. Mostly clothing, probably 97% clothing. And I came out to the car, took a little break, and then I decided I wasn't ready to go home. So I went back in. I saved my cart, so I wasn't cartless, and went back in, and I think I came out at 2. So I went in for a couple more hours. But you could go in there and I could probably do all day there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill it the next day, probably the next week. But yeah. So the second time I got 78 pounds. So it was right at 200 pounds. I don't know how I did that. It wasn't a goal or anything, but so I ended up with 200 pounds of stuff.
That's
It's-
awesome though.
I think it's funny because I just like I don't go in there and just get a few things, or I just
Oh, I wouldn't either, especially if you
I
drive.
I mean it's an hour and a half away.
Mhm.
Like I was telling Sally, I get up to about it's about 10 minutes, and it's being pronounced wrong by most. Anyway, so I get about 10 minutes into Kansas City, and that's when the traffic starts going, and it's getting busier because you're getting more into town and everything. And then I start freaking out.
Yeah.
And at that 10-mile marker where I've got 10 miles left to go, that's when I start telling myself I just need to turn around. It's
Yeah.
too busy. I don't like all the traffic. And but then I just muddle through, and it's not even a whole lot of traffic, but it is for me because I'm not used to that, But
Well, maybe the kids in school, maybe they thought, I'll just let them say it the way they want to say it or something. And so that's why they always said it that way. But
what?
that Isaiah or Dahlia says it's pronounced Isaias. Isaias. Isaias? That doesn't sound right.
I like Isaiah's. That's easy. Yeah, Dahlia says English speakers usually do pronounce it the way Sally is saying it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sounds better like that. It's easier. Rolls off the tongue a little easier. Good morning, Jennifer and Liz and
Hi,
Karen.
Liz. I haven't seen you in a little bit.
Hope y'all are doing good.
Okay, let's
It's like
see.
that book of the Bible is not Isaiah,
No,
Isaiah.
Isaiah. You are right.
It's hard
And
to
that's
do something different.
Isis. Unless it says Isis.
But it was good. It was good to get out, good to get away, and
Yeah.
all that. So, and
And
I was actually
Lordy
gonna
knows you need new stock.
Well,
Yeah, she's doing all the way.
well, yeah.
Sorry, had to poke at you.
Well, I mean it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to go, and I did. What else was I gonna say? Yeah. So anyway, did that. Oh, I was gonna say I was planning on going shooting yesterday, but my body hurt so bad from Saturday that I was exhausted and my back hurt. I tweaked my shoulder somehow or another coming out of the place, and so yeah, I decided it was probably better that I didn't go anywhere, and I just worked.
Maybe probably carrying 200 pounds. Right?
Well, I mean, it was all in a cart, but I mean, it was still, when you're going down an incline and your cart starts to go really super fast,
Yeah.
and you can't catch up with it, and then when you do, your body's kind of in a tweak mode,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what happened. So I just kind of tweaked it so I could stop the cart from rolling because I didn't want it to roll into a car. So, but I'll be back. I'll be back. I found good stuff. Found the second time I found like 10. It was probably around 10 or 12 puzzles. So that was, I mean, I got those for like little, probably 10 cents each.
Yeah.
So, and those always sell, whether it be now or, in the wintertime, people will always buy those. So, I can't remember. I don't think I got any shoes. I got one purse. It was a Billabong, like a backpack. Let me go get this one thing. Hang on.
Hoping this clock works. Hi, Tom. Hope you're doing good today. So Valerie's going to the bag sale tomorrow. So we're gonna find out who's doing the show.
You don't even see that, do you?
Hey.
I think I need a manicure.
Yeah.
Some lotion.
Uh-huh.
Bigfoot?
What is it?
I don't know, some kind of hand.
Oh, so it's just the hand?
It's just a hand.
Does it have a place to put batteries?
No. It's just a hand thing. I thought it was funny.
You should model jewelry with that.
That's funny. But I got this pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So it's leather, it's tooled. It's really, I mean, it's old. It's definitely got some age on it, but I love bags like this. And it's like perfect inside. There's no made in China sticker. It was handmade. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It works. Yay. It's a ticking.
Oh, that's good. So I found some good stuff. I found some fun stuff. That hand, I thought that's gonna be funny. Oh, I got something else to show you.
Is Lori in the green room yet?
I checked and she wasn't in there yet.
Yeah, I spent $55 at a yard sale on Friday. which I don't usually do that. But I kept finding good stuff. So, and I didn't do a whole video. I was like exhausted by the time I got home. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Lord.
I seen that. I was like, oh yeah, that's mine, baby. Oh,
Didn't Mike have a picture
yep.
of himself in one of those? Yeah. Thought so.
Yeah, it was like the Duck Dynasty
Yeah,
thing.
that's funny. Well, I wish you would have went and did something for yourself, you know, like, I mean, you kind of did, but you know, that's your job to do that.
But I mean that was fun to me, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I would have went shooting first and then went to the bins the second day. That probably would have been a better
Hmm.
way to do it, but that's okay. It's fine. So I just and really I needed to stay home because I had all of this inventory and I needed to do something with it. So I put up 3 boxes for ThreadUp today and did some listing, and so I'm good. I'm waiting for Sally to ask if the beard takes batteries.
Looks like that beard's almost big enough to be a COVID mask.
Possibly.
Damn near.
Possibly. But yeah, that's what I did. I'm trying to think if there was anything else fun that I got. And no, I didn't do. I was thinking about doing a haul video, but there was so much that it would have been like a 2-hour, 3-hour video because it was just so much stuff. And like I said, the majority of it was clothing, but that's all going to ThreadUp today. So I got everything sorted and
It works.
cleaned and everything. So yeah, everything's boxed up, and that's the plan for tomorrow also for the bag sale. So I won't be doing a show. I don't know who out there is going to do a show, but I won't be on tomorrow. So keep an eye out on the reseller squad, and
We'll figure it out.
we'll see if somebody else can do a show out there. I know Lori said she may be available.
Yeah.
Or she would be available, but I haven't asked her yet, not officially. So Lori, if you're out there, you're being summoned. Did it break, Sally?
No, it's just I'm trying to figure out, like, there's like it goes over a couple of knobs, but then this part is, I think, supposed to be like, see that like slot thing right there?
Yeah.
I think this thing that's on the back is supposed to go kind of like into it or something right here. And so that's what I was looking at.
But it's kind of diagonal and the, I don't know.
see, the thing is, it's got a knob on the back of it right there. And so I don't know if, well, that's great. I just stuck my hand in battery acid.
Maybe you're reading too far into it.
Well, I mean, it looks like it goes to that and it has a knob on the back, but the knob only goes like at first I thought it was a winding watch because that knob, it just goes like this. It doesn't turn all the way. It doesn't turn all the way back that way. So I wasn't sure.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out. Do you know, Todd?
Do what?
Yeah.
I wasn't watching.
There's like this slot. Dang it, don't fall. There's this slot right here. See that?
Yes.
And then this is supposed to like go somewhere near that. And but I don't know what it's for, but it has a knob. See?
That looks like just the lock to hold the back on.
The back stays on with screws.
Maybe you can set the clock without having to take the back off. So maybe that goes over the watch or the clock setting knob. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really not sure either.
But it was a good trip. It was a good
That's good.
Good day out for me, and got away from the house. Away from the dogs.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a break from your dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
And sometimes they need a break from you too.
Probably.
So, and luckily it's been super nice here. I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather in August.
Yeah.
It has been amazing weather. Like in the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah. That's not normal.
Yeah.
Not for August, anyway. I'm sure it's going to get, it's going to warm back up, but it's just kind of weird. Weird weather.
Yeah, Bumcrack says it might adjust the speed.
I don't know about that.
That's weird.
Did you get a bunch of good stuff, Todd?
Yeah. Let's see. You want some show and tell?
Sure.
I bought a bag of 35 millimeter camera stuff. Like this is a Pentax ME with the lens and everything. Haven't listed it yet. I listed this camera yesterday. It's a Canon AE1.
Uh-huh. That's nice.
Listed it for 65 and it sold almost immediately. So I was like, oops, I should have asked for more.
Yeah.
Got the whole bag for 25, so I'm already weighing the profit on the bag with that.
Great.
And then I just listed this Canon lens
Mhm.
for 35 and it sold almost immediately. So I was like, oh crap, I probably underpriced that too.
I don't want no part of that. It's an American police.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Under his eye. Yeah, I think you definitely sold those pretty low.
well, those two together, I got $100. So,
Yeah.
but about the whole bag for. But I didn't really test them. You know, I just checked them mechanically. I didn't test them with film or anything. So I hope they work.
Yeah.
And what else did I get? Bunch of the stuff I just plopped down in the den when I came in the door. So it's in the other room. So out of sight, out of mind. I don't even remember what I got.
Well, that sounds good.
I'll go look, see if there's anything else interesting.
Joanne said, so that's kind of funny. Our dog gets super jealous when we get close. So we go out to the shop and have a Matlock date every late afternoon and a beer. Hide him from the dog. Yep. Absolutely. Sally, did you know you're still on mute? Okay. I just seen I love you and then bye. So
Sorry.
it's okay. I thought you were done. I was like, oh, she's done. So I didn't know. I didn't realize that you were still.
You thought I was dead?
No, you were done.
Oh.
I'd be worried if you were dead. I'd be a little more concerned if you were dead.
Yeah, me too.
Come on now. All
Like,
right.
oh,
Since
I seen her say I love you, bye. She's not dead.
I got a hat.
Oh, pretty.
It says George Ramison, Des Moines, and the brand is Dobbs. Dobbs, Fifth Avenue, New York.
Mm.
So I mean, it looks like it's got some age on it, but I could probably sell it for a little bit. And then this is that Billabong backpack that I got.
Oh, cool. Is that like a Southwestern design?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a pretty nice. I mean, it's still in pretty good shape, I would say.
Yeah.
So, got some Christmas ornaments.
I have to get on the phone again. I'll be right back.
Okay. There's Lori.
Her phone sounds like the start of a movie.
right? Got a few hats. Got a leather jacket.
I bought a CB radio. It's brand new in the box.
Ooh, nice. Morning,
Ooh.
Lori.
Good morning.
Had to pay up $50.
Yikes.
I know, but I was running comps at the garage sale, and these were selling for like $150 to $200.
Wow.
So hopefully I can get new price for it, because it is new. It's never been installed or anything. It's still in the factory. The inside stuff is factory packaging.
Uh-huh. Texas
Yeah,
Val
well.
says, darn it, Valerie, we may be falling over each other at the bins when you get here. We like the same things. You know what happens with that is we'll just have to start from opposite ends and then meet in the middle and then switch.
You
That's kinda
start
how we'll-
walking your way and I'll start walking mine.
That's what we're gonna have to do, I think.
Got a
Meet in the middle.
DVD wall mount.
Oh, okay.
It was $5 and they sell for about 30, 40, something like that.
Cool.
Nice. I got some material.
Hi, Dottie. Hi, Bum Crack.
Got the space coasters.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Is that a game?
Yeah, it's kind of a toy.
Hmm.
I've never seen
Or like it connects, maybe something
never
similar
seen
to that.
one before. It's like one of those things you build it and then you put a steel ball at the top. It goes.
Oh, gotcha.
You know,
Yeah.
kind of a roller coaster
Mhm.
type toy.
Dottie says Dobbs hats do very well, Valerie. Okay.
It uses steel balls, and that reminded me of me, so I had to get it. I had to get it. I know that was terrible. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that song too, Joanne. It's one of my favorites. Was it Shenandoah did that song?
Yep.
Got some
Or
was it,
Bagui sunglasses.
I think it was Diamond Rio.
Yeah, it was Diamond Rio.
Bagui.
Balls.
You sure it doesn't say Vogue?
Well, we're changing names around today. Like hurricanes are named Isnakas.
Isaiah. Isaiah.
Snackers.
Isaiah.
I can't pronounce the name. Isaias. That's what they're saying on the news. Isaias.
Isaiah. Yep.
Oh my God.
Isaias.
Got some Dexters.
Bless you.
Salty balls.
Saggy balls.
This is a
I can't
San Diego hat.
Oh, I need to go get my eyes checked. Everything's blurry this
Ooh, I
morning.
like that.
Uh-oh.
I like that.
I got a
What?
Game Boy for $1.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. That should do good. So
That's
long
a
as it
good
works.
one.
Even
That's
if it doesn't work, you can probably still get like $20 out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me put some batteries in it and see if it works.
I got
Where's my batteries?
I got a ton of, well, not a ton, but I got some material. I thought, since material was doing so good these days, I got a big lot of
And this says name the dang thing Bill and call it good.
swatches. I'm a big, just so you know, I'm a big Diamond Rio fan. I've always loved them.
I do too. I like that. He went to Lebanon. Marty Road did. He went to Lebanon High School where I graduated from.
Really?
He went to school with my oldest sister, or my next
wow.
with Kimmy. Yeah. Graduated with her.
Morning, Julie.
Hey, I have a question.
His parents
So
still live there too. Sorry.
Yeah.
that's okay. So you can't sell sanitizer at all on eBay?
I don't think so. I think that's
don't
one of
think
the
you can.
restrictions now.
Hmm. Brandon said he just got 15 bottles for free.
Wow. I don't even think they'll let you sell it on Facebook either.
They're being pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep it. I'll just keep it.
Yeah, just keep it.
Hey, you'll go through it faster than you'll realize because we go through it like crazy.
Yeah.
And that it's perfect for mosquito bites.
Yep. And I use it to clean with too.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that
That's,
needs.
that's what I was thinking. Like, you know, how, you clean clocks and stuff, the battery terminals and
Yep.
all of
I
that.
use sanitizer. I use alcohol and all that stuff. Plus, I keep it over here too. I
Yeah.
probably got 6 or 8 bottles that Teresa brought me from work. I'm glad I looked in the mirror before I come on because I don't know if anybody else's face is doing this, but every time I wear a mask, my chin breaks out. I'm 51 years old and I have like 5 pimples.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I mean, and it's all from the mask.
It's a real
So,
thing. It's
yeah.
mask acne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my sister said, well, put some toothpaste on it. So I did, and it drew them out. And I had it all over my face this morning. I like, why did I go to the bathroom before I go next door? And I'm like, ooh, God, it was on. No, I don't have to shave. That's toothpaste, not
Oh,
toilet
my
paper
gosh.
stuck in my face. That's what happens when I'm left home alone. I do weird things.
Yeah, Fishman Pickens says, "Go figure." Diamond Rio, "Amazed" was our wedding song.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably like the third or fourth person that I know that has used that song. That's a good song.
Uh-huh. Oh, I think it was used on every wedding I went to in the 90s.
Yeah.
So this is a Kings Road men's cardigan sweater.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty good.
I didn't know we were doing all this. We're doing show and tell.
Well, the thing is everybody was working on their stuff and nobody was talking, so I needed to fill it somehow.
Sounds good.
Well, if I did show and tell, we'd be here all day because I have all that stuff I'm trying to hide behind me, but
Speaking of that, Lori, can you do a show tomorrow?
sure. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Sure.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
Or I'll type hi in the chat so anybody that doesn't can click on my link. Doesn't know my thing.
I'll be here to help you out.
Okay.
I
can
just
do it.
I have to work
Are you
tonight.
going to a bag sale tomorrow?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm going to the bag sale. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna pull up in the drive. They're gonna say,
Shit.
"Oh shit."
She's back. Oh.
Yeah, it's probably not
Thanks,
gonna
Mom
be.
Crack. I spent the whole weekend. Lacey bought me into that Hunt a Killer, so I was on my 3rd or 2nd season of that, and I spent the whole weekend working on this 2nd season. It was pretty good.
Where is it?
Huh?
Where is
What
it?
is it? What is it? It's
No,
one of those.
where?
No, it's a subscription box, and you have to solve a crime with all that. Every month they send a new piece of the puzzle, basically.
Oh.
So, and that's what we're hoping to turn into a little video series on YouTube, but I'm gonna incorporate my sisters in with it to help kind of work this out because we're gonna build up a few cases and then start trying to figure out how to film based on each case. So that's what we're working on.
That's cool.
Got to solve the case first so we know which direction to go.
Right.
So, and
I better get this back.
but it'll be fun. I mean, it might not come into play for a while, but sooner or later we'll start filming. Might be a year from now, but you can't do that overnight. So
Right. Yep.
Plus, we're working on a shoestring budget anyway, which, you know, my shoestrings are pretty old, so I don't know how long they're
Mine are tattered.
yeah.
Oh goodness, Julie. She said Emmy's other tooth is on the top
Oh,
is popping through. Woo! That's great.
achy breaky heart. That was my son's favorite song when he was little. That
Yep.
kid, that's all he would sing all the time. That and even the man in the moon is crying. He would sing that at the top of his lungs.
Mhm.
You'd
How
think after all
many?
the singing, he'd be able to sing, but he can't carry a tune in a bucket.
And Nissa said, how many sales did everyone get this weekend? I feel
5.
like it's slowing down.
Uh-huh.
I got 6.
What you working on there, Sally?
It's a mantle clock.
Oh yeah.
Ow!
I got 15 going out.
Hey,
Wow.
Right.
I got chopped off
Awesome.
my damn finger.
Jeez.
you tied me, Todd.
Sorry.
Yeah, 15 also?
I do.
Does that work, Todd?
No.
Mm.
Oh, you're
Or maybe I just don't know how to turn it on
It's at the top.
at the top.
Mm-hmm.
This button?
Yeah.
Yeah. No bueno.
Check
No
your
bueno.
battery terminals too.
Yeah, they look not good.
Are your batteries good?
Yeah, I just got them out.
Okay.
New package.
Might have to
Yeah,
clean the terminals up
terminals
a little
look
bit.
pretty bad. And it looks
That
like
might be your problem.
the glass across the front is missing.
Oh yeah. You can still sell it for parts or repair for like, I don't know, sometimes they go for 20, sometimes they might only go for 10, but I'd throw it on for 20 and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
I got
sold
a-
them like that.
I got a couple of butt pickle games I can put with it too and make it
But pickle,
butt pickle.
okay, I don't even want to go there.
Have you not heard that?
Not for
Apparently not.
gaming, I'm sure, but I didn't know they based a video game on. Sorry,
No, that
my mind is went straight to the gut.
the first time I heard that expression was on Dwayne's auction,
Mhm.
and Barry, the out in Las Vegas, was selling a bunch
5J
of video
Flipper?
games.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he was saying, "Oh, these aren't very good games. In fact, they're butt pickles," and everybody laughed. And then
I guess that means like turds.
That's
Yeah,
kind of what
they're
I
just
got.
low
I call
value
them butt
games.
nuggets. I call them butt nuggets.
But then everybody started using it. Like Lonnie uses that, and
Yeah, I have. That's the first time I've actually heard that.
Thing
Uh,
is, I like to eat pickles, so I do not like to talk about them coming out of somebody's butt.
Oh my gosh.
and
Hi, Mr.
then
Hanky.
somebody was it on here we were chatting about the words you never hear unless you're a reseller? And
Mhm.
then
I think so.
I had brought that one up, and then somebody in the side chat, I think it was Fish and Pickin', says that Jim Bennett was the first one to come up with that word for poor game.
Hello?
Of course, I guess you could apply that to anything. If you get a pair of shoes that won't sell, those are butt pickle
Mhm.
shoes.
Well, I'm gonna definitely. That'll be a word that sticks in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I might even call a few people that you butt pickle.
Joanne says she's got about 20 going out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
So anyway,
Somebody referred to eggs as butt nuggets one time too, so
Button nuggets.
butt nuggets. But I always tell Benji he's out in the yard looking for butt nuggets because of cats. I'm like, I'm out there hunting butt nuggets. Grace is like, what did you just say?
I got this.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a pillow.
Is it cross stitched?
I think so.
That looks nice.
It's either, well, I mean, it's embroidered.
I wonder if they did it by hand or from machine.
I don't
that.
know. It looks pretty darn good. But I guess it's 50th. It's like a 50th Christmas or something.
Oh,
That's kind of cool. I got this game. It's Tabletops Koi.
what? Okay. It's like a ring toss of some sort.
Yeah. Ridley's House of Novelties. So I was like, well, what the heck? And then I got these, it's called InView is the brand. Slot mount puck with blue LED white. I think it's some kind of like a
That name sounds
Security.
familiar.
security system type thing. Is what it looks like to me. Oh. But I mean, it was, probably $1. So I just picked it up. I'll see what I can figure out on it and make out on it. Some long johns. A belt. I always try to pick up leather belts. I can't remember what brand this was. It's the Eddie Bauer. I got some scarves.
Well, that was cool.
What?
That was my insurance company. And they said, we're just calling around during this pandemic to find out if you're doing okay and your family's doing okay and you got enough food and all of that. And she goes, we're just, trying to keep our members, healthy during this time. And she said, you're doing okay. And I said, yeah. And she goes, even if you have problems paying a light bill or something, just give us a call and we'll help you out.
Wow.
I was like, well, okay, that's good to know.
Huh. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got this dress. I was a little iffy on it. You got that like pleather middle there.
Uh-huh.
It's definitely vintage. The brand is called Blush by Spiegel. Spiegel.
Mhm.
So I was gonna look that up and see what I could find out on
Yeah.
that.
I wonder if that's Spiegel, the same brand of like watch band.
I was thinking the same thing. Is
I
it
don't know.
Spiegel or Spiegel?
No, Spiegel.
It's Spiegel.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. So I gotta do some research on those and
Yeah. I've heard the brand Blush before.
well, but yeah, this is definitely it's definitely vintage.
Yeah.
Most
Wish if
definitely.
you had.
So So that was fun.
Ow. No.
Yeah, and he doesn't do any videos anymore. I don't even I want to say I don't even know if he's still reselling because I haven't seen him or heard about him or anything
I haven't either.
for a long time. So
I used to watch his videos too.
but did you do anything this weekend, Lori?
Oh, just messed with that. Well, messed with that Hunter Killer box and tried some new recipes on Noom that turned out really good. So, and basically just, and other than walking with my daughter, I pretty much just kind of relaxed a little bit this weekend. So took some downtime away from eBay and projects and stuff like that, and just kind of turned into a hermit. I didn't even get out of my pajamas yesterday. I relaxed the whole day.
Nothing
I'm a
wrong
little
with that.
wound up today because now I'm ready to go. I did find out something really cool. I was messing with Google Sheets. They had that free like Excel sheet, and I was, because I got that bar scanner from Teresa. I'd had it hooked up next to my other computer. I thought I was messing with it on eBay and scanning stuff with barcodes, and then I found that there's Google offers. It's called Google Sheets. It's like an Excel page, and you can put stuff in it. But there's also an app for your phone. So anything I put in my computer automatically uploads to my phone. So I'm using that to inventory all the DVDs that I bought. So, and I'm trying to create my own barcodes, but I'm thinking right now I'm just okay with having the barcode, and then I type in the information, and it's all on my phone. So if one sells, I can just go in there and pull it and take it out. So I thought, well, that's pretty neat. So Teresa's like, I knew that thing would come in handy. I'm like, shut it. Because I didn't want it at first. And she said, well, I'm going to win it. She says, if you don't use it, I will. I'm like, what are you going to use it for? She said, I don't know. So,
what was that?
The barcode scanner. It's made by Zebra.
Gotcha.
It's the DS8108, which, they retail for like $200 and some, according to what I've been looking at on like Amazon and stuff. But I'm going to keep it. So because it's actually coming in handy for me, because I can sit there and, just like Maggie had told me, once you plug it in, you can go to eBay and scan that code and automatically bring it up on eBay, so I can do a search, not have to start type everything into the search.
Right.
So I'm using it for that. So it is coming in handy. I like it.
Yeah.
So, but other than
Brandon just
that,
told me those hand sanitizers are gallon jugs.
wow, that's gonna last you a while. How
That's
many?
a lot.
15?
12.
Wow.
12.
12 gallon
Oh, that's one a month.
Yeah.
Put a pump
Wow.
on it. Get you one of those pumps.
Yeah, they
Love it.
came with 2 pumps.
2 have
cool.
pumps, the other
There
4
you go.
empty.
Perfect.
Yep, 2 are full gallons with no pumps, and 2 have pumps, or 14 have no pumps.
Huh.
That's cool.
I'll be right back.
Okey-dokey. Yeah, Teresa's
Yep,
been bringing
that'll
home,
last us a while.
she's been bringing home masks from work, and then hand sanitizer with a carabiner on it, so you can clip it to your purse, your knapsack, your book pack, or whatever. But I ordered some of those. They're called neck gaiters from SA Company, but you just wear them around your neck and just pull them up, because those medical masks are tearing my face up. I said, I can't do this no more. I said, I'm 51 years old and I look like I got more pimples than a teenager.
Yeah,
It's like driving me crazy.
I know.
They tell you not to touch your face, but what is the first thing you do when you get a pimple?
Yeah.
You touch your face.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. I noticed I had one the other day. I was like, what the hell?
I haven't had pimples in years.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
get
like, what
pimples.
the hell?
Every once in a while, if I eat too much chocolate or something, usually. you know, I'll break out, but that's rare.
Yeah,
It's
that's me. I don't break out much. I get calcium deposits around in my face. They're like little rocks, and those suckers hurt. But
right.
I have a cleansing that I do about every night, with my face and all. And I've done it since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So as these pimples started popping, I was like, "Now where the hell those come from?" Ow! And Teresa said, "Your mask." She says everybody at work is complaining. They're from their under their nose down. They're all broke out.
Oh my God.
I was like, "Wow!" And then Lacey, she's had it real bad, and she said that she has to wear a mask all day long at the factory, so she's constantly sweating. So
I just wear mine, like I have to wear mine the whole time I'm at work too, but I just put it below my chin if there's nobody in the store. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna wear it. Even if I'm in the store, I'm not gonna wear it like if there's nobody else in the store. That's stupid.
right. Morning, Beth.
Hi Beth. How you doing? I'm sorry I missed you yesterday.
I think it's enough coffee for me this morning. I'm already bouncing off the walls.
Pickett says, "Who would have thought that day would come? Our hands would consume more alcohol than we drink in a day."
I know. Dang it.
Yep, that's
Not fair.
crazy. That's nuts.
Oh,
Oh, I got this the other day for $1.
What
It's
is that?
from 1970 something.
What is that?
It's
Looks like an old scrapbook thing.
Wirecraft.
A Wirecraft.
Wirecraft. Let me move my freaking McDonald's bag.
Oh, that's where they used to wrap the wire. Yeah. My son used. Those are cool.
And this one's mushrooms. So I'm sure somebody will love it. But I looked in it and it looks like everything's there. But basically you take this, there's like a piece of plywood.
Yeah,
And
you put little
then
nails in it.
And then there's like this, don't fall. There's a spool of wire.
Mm-hmm.
There's like these tacks
Mm-hmm.
and nails.
And you
And
wrap
then
the wire.
There's like
Little pattern.
the pattern, with the holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you put the tacks in, or the nails or whatever in the pattern. And then I'm assuming you put this fabric over it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wrap the wire.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's supposed to make an art piece,
image.
basically.
They do that in string now. I bought one for my son last year for Christmas of a big deer head. It's the same
Oh,
concept. It's just you use and you can use different colors of string.
oh
Like
yeah.
the embroidery string. It comes with all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had you from this number to this number, you use this color and so on and so forth. So I don't know if he's ever done it, but I thought he would like it for his little man cave.
Right.
Yeah, I've done those.
Yeah, this one is mushroom, so it would actually turn out to be like this one.
Yeah, that's cool. Huh. Is a different color wire in that too, or just all the same color wire?
No, it was just like this copper color.
Hmm.
I got it for $1, so I was like, heck yeah.
What's in the bag?
Huh?
What's in the bag?
I got hash browns and I got a big breakfast.
No.
Let's
I had
hand.
what did I have? I can't have McDonald's right now, but I had
Oh, I feel so sorry for you.
multi-grain bread with cream cheese, strawberries, and I drizzled a little bit of chocolate on it. Oh, it's so good. I can eat it for breakfast or I can eat it for a snack in the evening. So, and then
Mhm.
Teresa's mom sent home a peach cobbler. So I'm like, oh, so now I got to kind of work in that little bit of calorie or that large amount of calories just so I can have some peach cobbler that don't go to waste. Because she makes me one for my birthday every year. So, and then she sent me a big bag of snacks. I'm like, oh, how am I going to work these? Oh, I can have 2 potato chips. But hey, it's
Or you
working.
can have like peanut butter and probably maybe
Peanut butter
maybe
and
not
celery.
peanut
Maybe
butter
not.
and celery.
Peanut butter and
Yeah.
cookies.
But I made it was butternut and sweet potato, butternut squash and sweet potato bisque yesterday, and it turned out really good. I was impressed with myself.
Have
The
you
soup.
seen that they have rollers now that will roll out vegetables like
Yeah, I seen
squash or
that. That was
whatever?
pretty cool. Take a
And like
zucchini and do that.
pasta and
Yeah, that'd be like good for like lasagna strips.
mhm.
So I seen. I was like, I'm
Or
gonna make some. They're called zucchini fries, but you don't use breading. You use Parmesan cheese and some other seasonings and dredge it just like you would a wedge, potato wedge. Only use zucchini. So we'll make that
Hmm.
this evening. But learning all kinds of new recipes. So
mhm.
That's kind of cool because I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of opens you up to, different things that you could make and.
right. And who would have thought spinach and boiled egg and mayonnaise would taste good together in the morning, but that was one of my breakfast choices, and so I made it yesterday and I actually liked it. Normally I would turn my nose up stuff like that in the morning. I mean, I like the whole grain
Yeah.
muffin, and I like I like everything individually, but putting it all together, and I've
Yeah.
never been a big fan of mayonnaise after it's been warmed, but with
Right.
all the ingredients, and then I put Mrs. Dash on it and put it under the broiler. You stack it all up. It's
Mm.
a whole grain muffin. Then you put cooked drained spinach on it, and then you slice your boiled egg, put that or tomatoes, and then your boiled egg, and then a dollop of mayonnaise, and then put your Mrs. Dash on it and broil it for like 3 minutes. That was very good. I was like, "Ooh, I should have made more of that." And it's low in calories, so I was happy with that. So,
Hmm.
but Teresa says you cook more now than you ever have. I said, "Well, good night's sleep has something to do with that, I think." And
Oh, probably.
and this new energy level that I've got, I said it's working. I said I enjoy it, but she won't eat anything like that. She's meat and potatoes. But the doctor told her if you do not change your diet, she says, and I mean within the next 24 hours, you're going to have problems. Her diet, she's a diabetic, and she ain't been taking her medicine. And
Uh-oh.
now she said you either take it or die, basically, is what the doctor told her. Called her personally and told her. Instead of had the nurse practitioner do it, she called her. I said, you're in trouble now. I said, I will tell on you every chance I get. So, but she did tell her, she said, I want you to at least, you're not going to take your meds, because Teresa's afraid she's going to be allergic to everything. It's like I said, it's like living with Monk. If you ever watch that show, that's Teresa. With the exception of the OCD. She's not OCD, but it's the fear and anxiety of everything. So, because she's definitely not OCD. Thank God. But yeah, they told her you have got to do something. So she's been tracking her sugar level 3 times a day and trying to eat better. I said, well, we'll see how long this goes. But she is a huge chocolate fanatic. I mean, it's like you can't live unless she's had her Reese cups. She eats Reese cups and potato chips with her eggs in the morning. I said, you can't do that. I said, that's not. I mean, or we go on a trip and she'd want to stop at Frisch's at 5 o'clock in the morning and she'd order a hamburger. I'm like, oh no, like no, that's no, that's not normal, wimpy. I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. She says, well, you've eaten hamburgers with eggs on it. I said, yeah, for lunch. And with beer cheese. So hey,
They have what's called a brunch burger at where Jonah works.
oh
and
really?
it's a hamburger with an egg on it.
Fried egg.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's become a saying in our family is because I'll say I'll just throw an egg on it. Just throw an egg on it. So now it's the whole family. Just throw an egg on it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
I got all these
Ooh, what is that?
puzzles.
Oh,
Puzzle.
oh yeah. I couldn't tell because it was such a little.
I got all these from the bins, and I probably got
Wow. Those are nice. Is that the? Oh, can't think of the name.
it just
What?
says bits and pieces.
Yeah. I can't remember who makes that though. I have sold a couple of that brand.
Who makes this? Then oh no. Looks like bits and pieces are is the name of I don't know.
Is that who manufactured it?
That's kind of what it looks like. It says bitsandpieces.com. But it looks like they've all been opened. So, I'll have to. That's a lot
Check
of
'em.
counting, but that's
Mhm.
Especially if we get locked down again. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and puzzles always sell. They're a slow seller, but they're
Yeah.
they're a good seller. That's kind of a cool one.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I seen them in the bin, and I was like, and there was this lady that was looking through them too, and so, but she was just kind of, she wasn't really interested. She was looking at them, and she just move along, and so as soon as she moved, I was like, on that. Here's a nice one.
Just grab them all. That's nice. That one will sell quickly.
Yeah.
Sometimes your content, what's your most popular contents, be the ones to list the fastest.
Right.
And I don't know if you've seen, I had posted a video on how I, instead of hand counting every piece that's in there, I do a weigh count.
You do a what?
It's called a weight count.
Oh, so you
weigh
just
out-
weigh them.
You weigh your box, you take it to the top of your box,
Uh-huh.
and you weigh that, and you get what's called a tear weight. It tells you how much it is. And then you put, like, say you want to know how many ounces, you keep putting in, say you want to do 8 ounces. How many pieces are in there to make up 8 ounces? And then you count that, and then you weigh your whole box all together. So
Huh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
there's a video on my channel. I don't remember which one it is, but
I'll have
it's
to go
one of
look
the-
at that.
I don't know if it's one of the flip side videos or if it's just one of my regular videos, but I think it says this is how I count puzzle pieces or something to that effect.
Okay.
But that's how we did pieces in inventory when I worked at Gent, because we would have barrels of parts,
Right.
and instead of counting each piece, because some of these barrels were 55-gallon drum size barrels.
Man.
So we would have an empty barrel, put that on a scale to see what it weighed, and then we put X amount of pieces in there to weigh out a pound.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We would put everything in there and see what it weighed all together, and then
Huh.
deduct the weight of the barrel, so we know how many pieces were in it.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Because some things had a couple thousand screws or nuts, bolts, whatever, markers,
Yeah.
boxes of markers or barrels of markers. So
Sounds good. Texas Val
and it's
said
usually
still-
with.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
She said she's still here listening, running down to the Dollar General to drop off her ThredUp boxes. She has to have them there by 1. They are not sealed puzzles, so I'll have to count them, but
Mhm.
or weigh them or whatever. But yeah, I mean,
I haven't had any issues doing it that way either, son. I've been doing it that way for years.
okay, I'll try it. Yeah, she's shipping them FedEx. Yeah, that's where I gotta, well, I gotta ship mine. I gotta take mine, but my nearest FedEx is 30 miles away. So
Wow.
yeah, it's a little bit of a trip, but
That's a little over half an hour, isn't it? Give or take.
yeah, yeah,
Thanks, Bumcrack.
awesome. Thank you.
He's on it, ain't
He is.
he?
Better be getting some listings done. I'll be checking in with you later. But yeah, I was really happy with the stuff that I found there at the bin. So I found a lot of stuff that can be shipped off. Probably 80% of the stuff that I got, and I've already I found a jacket, a winter jacket for me. Since I'm going to be doing probably one more winter. I don't know yet, but it's kind of looking like that.
How was it at the bins? I mean, do they regulate how many people are in there now, or was it basically the same as it's always been?
It was so much better than it was before, because they don't allow kids in there under 14.
Wow.
That made all the difference in the world.
That's great. Because I know ours up in Dayton, it was always a cluster,
Yes.
kids running everywhere,
Yes. Yes.
And it's like that in the thrift stores too. I mean, they go straight to the toy aisle and it's all out on the floor within 10 minutes. But
Yeah.
The bins was like that too. So that's good.
I agree, and this I think we need to do a show. Me and Val, or Texas Val. We need to do a show on that, because it's a good way to get rid of inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah, reseller. Beth says then you source your way back from FedEx. No, I really don't. Number one, there's not that much in between, so I usually will, since there's a Walmart in that town, I'll usually stop by Walmart and get things, pick up a few things or whatever that I need. But yeah, I mean, really, in all reality, I haven't been sourcing that much lately, and I haven't really been going to the thrift stores and everything. But tomorrow's bag sale day, and I'm going, and I'm gonna clean house. I already got a plan of what I'm doing. So got my game plan, and yeah, I'm sure once they see me out there, they're gonna be like, "Uh-oh, here she comes, she's back." Because I haven't been to a bag sale in probably, it's probably been a year.
It used to
6
be
months,
your
a year.
main thing, wasn't it, going to that?
Yeah, it did. It did. And then I got so much inventory that I couldn't. What?
Carol's a
Carol?
liar, 200 pounds.
Huh?
What? I didn't lie. I said 80%. 80% of what I got is going to ThredUp. I'm not lying. I'm forthcoming. I'm not going to lie about that.
I'm going to look into that ThredUp. I got 3 boxes of stuff that I was going to put on eBay as a reseller thingy for other resellers to buy, but I just assume send it off to ThredUp and be done with it.
It's good as long as you know what to do. As far as because you send it in and you can and they process it, and the minute that they process it, you increase your prices. You max out your prices, because they will market at I think it's 80% of retail, and then and so that's lower you know, than what you can actually get out of it. Once you max your prices out, it's going to bump up your, you know, what you can get out of it.
Mm.
And I just like to me, it just feels like another lister
Mm-hmm.
because you're not doing pictures, you're not doing listing, you're not doing measurements, you're not doing any of that. You're
Hey.
sending it in, and they're doing it all, and they take care of returns. They take care of everything else.
It's like a virtual assistant. All you
All
do
you
is
have to
send them the work.
it's like an Amazon, but for
Mhm.
clothes,
Huh.
but for used clothes. And I have done. I will tell you, I've the first box that processed was July 10th, and I've
Okay.
sold 64 items so far.
Wow.
How many items did you have go in? Do you know?
Uh, that's a good question, but I can answer that. Let me see here. Go on here. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
50 pieces. If you want, there's a really good YouTuber. Her name is Melissa, and it's Vandy's Closet. It's VANDIS Closet, and she really does explain it well. Thank you, Carol. They don't have Fish and Pickett said what is their cut. There's not a specific cut. They do it on percentage, and so yeah, I can't really answer that because it's a variable as far as what you send in. So, and this is all stuff that was not listed. There was nothing listed that I sent in. So it's done pretty good for me. I'm pretty happy with it. And I think the main thing is you have to keep sending stuff in. You have to keep feeding it, and I think you get more sales when you keep doing that. I think your sales increase. So. Yeah, to me it's really exciting. So, but yes, my eBay and my Poshmark and my Mercari, that's all suffering right now.
Mhm.
But so I got to get that back a going.
Yeah.
Valerie, who got you started on it? Summer, Kids Deals and More. She's the guilty party.
It's Summer's fault.
But that's okay. I was glad that I was on her, her hangout when she was talking about it. Thank you, Bump Crack. And, I mean, it definitely has kind of changed my whole way of doing things,
Yeah.
But she's the one that she has a lot of good information, and if you have any questions, you can always ask me. I don't know everything about it, but yeah. Yeah, I get it. And my main goal is just to get all this stuff that I can't get to, or that is just kind of hanging around. I want to get all that gone, and then the bag sale tomorrow, that's all gonna go, to ThreadUp. I figure for me, that's a great place to unload that stuff because mainly it's it's going to be clothing that I'm gonna get tomorrow, and so if I
Right.
can get a bunch of items and um, potentially I could spend what 15 cents, 10 cents on an item, and then potentially make some money on that. That's worth it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all in. And they do take children's clothes. They do not take men's clothes.
I wonder why.
Actually, when they first started it out, that they were actually a men's. They did men's. I
Mhm.
think it was only men's. And then I don't know. Maybe they thought there was more in women's clothing than men's, and so I've heard some people say that it's possible they may add men's clothing into that, but as far as right now, that it's not.
Hmm.
Just watch the videos, look at go look at the website and check that out. And then, of course, if you have any questions, you can always message me. And Vandy, Melissa, she's really good about answering questions also.
Do they take like accessories like belts,
They do
um,
accessories, yeah.
gloves,
Uh,
hats?
I know they do hats. It does say accessories, but I'm not sure where that, you know, um, I'm sure they probably, I don't know. They do hats. I know they do shoes. I know they do purses. Um, so,
I know that's what I said too, Vanessa. I was like, that's sexist.
but
But maybe they just didn't find that there was that much money.
yeah,
Or
because like with men, I mean, they wear their clothing until there's holes in it, or their wife throws it
Mhm.
away. You know, and that's kind of how they. There's really not a change at. They just wear the same thing. They have their four items a week that they wear, and that's what they wear. And so there's not a so-called wardrobe, or they're not always looking for clothes like women. So it's just a different.
women are more the shoppers too.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
Men don't
um,
need to look pretty.
yeah. I actually
Right.
got it was a cloth and stone dress from the bins.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good brand. It's a Anthropologie brand. And I was debating on sending it in, but I think I am gonna send it in because I think I was looking on just looking at comps, and the dress goes that exact dress goes for 168 for retail price. So that could be very good. Um, that could be a good turnover, and I probably paid 10 cents for it.
I think it was Dottie was saying something about that dress that you were showing. Said
Mm,
50 and up.
the blush dress.
Uh-huh.
I didn't. Because it was vintage. Um, I knew it would, and it didn't look like it had any flaws, or it looked like it was in pretty good shape. So, that's something that I would not, you can't throw over to ThreadUp, but yeah, it's definitely something I would list. Yeah, yeah. but I'm excited about it. It, it gets me excited when there's a new platform, but then everything else suffers. So that's the bad part of it.
No.
But it's okay. I'll get it all going. I'll get
You
it
know
all
what's
back.
crazy? Is there's so many people selling hand sanitizer.
Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure.
Yeah. This is what he brought me.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
That's a jug.
Yep.
Hand sanitizer Joe.
It looks very kind of watery.
Kind of what?
Like watery. I don't know.
Let's
'Cause
see.
like
No, it's not watery.
okay.
It's jelly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
jelly.
it, Elvis? What is it? Hmm? Is Ringo outside all by himself? Hmm? It's okay. You'll be fine.
Ugh. I don't like the way it smells, really.
You don't?
I like the way hand sanitizer smells, but I don't like this.
Kind of has just a funky. It smells funky.
Perfumey, kind of.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It has like a different scent to it. But
It kind of smells yucky.
Dottie says, what percentage of alcohol is it?
65.
65 proof. Oh, I was going to see how many.
Yep.
For a second, I thought you were taking a drink of your hand sanitizer.
Right?
I like how it smells, but I like how it tastes.
That's a
You
big
get a
water
little drunk
bottle you
here.
got there. Oh, don't do that, Sally. Oh, that's water.
Let's see.
Rita says she has one at work that smells like margaritas. That's kind of like how the one
Ooh.
at work at my work smells like.
Margarita.
Yeah, it smells good.
Time for bed.
Brandon was scheduled for work for 38 minutes today.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I had to go
I'm
set up
gonna
the
work
hand
38
sanitizer station and get all this old stuff out. That was it.
All the school stuff.
That was all I was scheduled to do today.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy because I mean, I'd like to sell it if I can, but
So do it. You got 12 bottles of the damn shit that's not open.
Put it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any restrictions or nothing there. I know it's on eBay and everywhere else, but
They're all brand new. I mean, they're not open bottles, so I don't know why you can't sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put it up. I would almost do one. I would just do one bottle at a time.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you can do all of them. I don't know. What do you think?
I haven't, but I will.
Looks like about $35 per bottle.
Yeah, now times that by 12. It's 350 or yeah, 350 for 10.
Mm,
And then another 70. So you're looking at almost 420 bucks for 12
There you go.
bottles.
There you go. So currently I have 426 items in ThreadUp right now. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's not counting the box that's getting processed right now or the 3 that's en route.
Mm.
But that's great. That's really good. That's exactly what I wanted
Yeah.
to build it up. And once I get all, like, I have a table full of stuff. So once I get that stuff on there, then I can just start doing, a box a week, whatever I'm collecting, or, I can just focus on that and do it that way. So
Yeah.
morning, Rita.
Rita.
So that finale for Walking Dead, that is in October, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Rita said. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about it and I was like, what? Did I miss that? Because I was thinking it was August something. I thought it was August 4th. I was like, I better look at that, because I don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
So Dottie says, what happens to the items that do not sell? So what they do is, when they get your package and they start processing it, they will choose. There may be some items that they don't want to sell, or they may have a flaw, or they may have they can't send stuff with flaws in, rips, tears, stains, nothing like that. They want sellable items, and so if some of those things do not fit their criteria, then they will send them back to you. But there's also a thing where you can, at the end of their 60 days, you can reclaim them and have them sent back to you also. So if you don't reclaim them, then they are ThreadUp's property. You can't get those back. So, but there's a process for that. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm excited. I'm still excited, and I think this is my 3rd week, and I'm still excited about it. So,
Well, yeah, and you've had a lot of good luck. Making sales there too.
Hello.
Get it.
good morning.
Cha-ching.
Oh, Carol. I sold a pair of shoes. They're Walmart shoes that I got for $1, and I sold them for $15.10.
Cool.
Great.
And I just paid. Sweet. But I still haven't heard anything about that charge on my PayPal yet. It
No?
looks like it's still pending.
Hmm.
From what I seen. I had a charge come up, I think it was Friday, and it was for something, and it was for $89.82.
Huh.
It's phase 1 Nutra something. It says it's still pending. But yeah, I mean, it just popped up. I didn't buy anything, and so I was freaking out because I couldn't get a hold of PayPal. Held for like 30 minutes, and finally got to someone that knew what they were talking about. After being transferred several times, and so yeah, they had to cancel my card, cancel my PayPal card, and then they had to send me another one out and all that mess.
Mm.
But they didn't cancel the transaction. Basically, they have to wait to see if the I can't think of what the name of it is. Like the person that did it. Is it the person that did it? Once it goes through, like they approve it, then PayPal will automatically dispute it. I think that's the way they said it. But since it's just in the pending phase right now, they're, I'm assuming they're not doing anything with it. But they said, yeah, within 7 to 10 days, as long as everything looks okay, then I should get my money back. But I don't like that. I don't like it when somebody can come in and just take money out of my account. I do
Mhm.
not like that. And I said, well, who'd you give your card to? And I said, I didn't. I didn't give it to nobody. There ain't nobody to give it to. So, Sally's fading. She's getting tired. How many more days you got, Sally? Nights?
2.
2 more nights?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So I won't be here tomorrow, but you can go over to Lori's channel, and she's going to have a show tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
We'll try to remember put it in the reseller squad.
Mhm.
go to a bag sale. I didn't get enough Saturday, so I got to go back. It's fine. I get a lot of good stuff. I know it. I went in there and kind of scouted the place the other day, so.
Yeah. Wish I could go someplace like that every day.
You need to kind of look around and see if there's not any of those around you. That's like a bag sale or something.
I just, well, I don't know. Never heard of one around here besides that one I used to go to a long time ago.
But if you don't ask,
Yeah.
you don't know. So might be worth it.
Mhm. Is it a thrift store that has it, the bag sale, or?
Yeah, it's a thrift store. It's a kind of a mom and pops. They do
Oh.
they employ like developmentally and physically disabled people.
Mhm.
And so they, yeah, that's what they do.
Nope, Todd just disappeared.
Oh.
That one little thrift shop we used to have, it was called New to You. They
Mhm.
used to do that every so often. They would have a bag sale. And they had, when they were closing, they had anything you can get into like a Kroger size bag for $3.
Mhm.
And I ended up, and I can pack a plastic bag. I had 30 some shirt, I think it was 34 shirts rolled up tight, all shoved in that bag. He's like, he kept pulling them out. He's like, how in the did you get these in here?
See, I have a process with that because when I first started going, I got a bag and I just started, filling the bags and stuff. But now my process is I don't even mess with the bags when I get there.
Mm-hmm.
I go right in, start pulling stuff off the rack, hangers and all,
Mm-hmm.
and then because I don't want to waste time,
Right.
and so I just start putting stuff in the cart. Once I get my cart full enough where I'm done, then um, then I'll get the bags, and then I'll go back to the back where nobody's around, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll start taking stuff off of the hangers, put them, and I'll roll them up and put as much in the bag as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to get the most bang for my buck.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, usually I'll come out with 5 or 6 bags, but that's $20.
Mm-hmm.
At $3 a bag. I don't know if it's still 3, probably so, but they do that because every month they do a 50% off sale, and then they do the bag sale, and then the next so it would be Wednesday. They clean it. They take everything out, and then they put new inventory in the thrift store. They I don't know about like stuff on the shelves. They probably just add to it, but it's stuff that they accumulate over the month. So
Mm-hmm.
at least you have different stuff to look at. So you don't have the same thing that you're looking at, which is pretty cool. So I am gonna miss that store when I leave. I know I am
Mm-hmm.
because they got a lot of good stuff. But that's okay. I'm sure that I'll find a one that's just as good.
Yeah. Or Ben's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, yeah, 30 minutes to the bins. Um, I mean, it's scary, but I think I'll probably be going there a lot more frequently.
Mm-hmm.
And then 30 minutes, and then there's another 45 minutes to San Antonio, and there's another bins there. So yeah, me and Valerie, we're probably going to be going to the bins quite often. Needless to say. So, but Sally, you all right?
Yes. 7 more minutes.
She's already getting ready to start snoozing here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get all your shipping done?
Yeah, Brandon did it last night.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Now you can just. Are you gonna go to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's rainy and cold and wet.
Perfect. Perfect for sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you get in there and get all snuggled in your covers, and you'll be out like a light.
Mm-hmm.
Super dreamy time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I wanted to say thank you to everybody that commented on my post, my Facebook post yesterday, and was thinking about me and everything. I appreciate it. It was an okay day. It wasn't. Let's just say it was better than the previous 3 years. So I mean, I'm getting better about handling it. I think.
Yeah.
And the way that I try to look at it more. I mean, it's not a positive thing that happened, but you have to look at it in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
And, think of all the good times and,
Right.
that's what I was looking at. I was telling my sister about the, we went to a grocery store and they had like freezer door, and I probably told you guys before, but they had freezer doors and they had like these biscuits in the doors, and they had them like on the thing that you'd set them up, and and then you take one out and then one would roll down. Or that's how it was supposed to work. And so Mike, he went to this freezer door. He was going to get some biscuits, and he pulled one out, and literally there was like 50 behind there because they all came out on the floor.
Oh my God.
That was one of the best ones. But oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. He was mad. He thought it was funny, but he was mad because he was embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I started, I couldn't even stand up. I was on the floor laughing so hard. It was just, I don't know. It was too much. And but that was one of our. But anyway, one of our good. We did so much. We go to Walmart. He'd be one aisle over, and he'd say, "Honey, do you still need any of that Vagisil?" As loud as he could. So, and that's what we did. We're like on the way to Walmart, we would think of these pranks that we could pull on each other to embarrass each other. It was awesome.
If I did that to Teresa, she'd kill me.
I've done that thing where I had him called overhead and said that I was in the feminine product section. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Oh man. And just thought, was thinking about the trips that we took, and when we went to Nashville, and he got a kick out of that. And then he, made sure that since we were in that area, we went to Memphis, and we went to Graceland. That's the only reason why we went there, was to go to Graceland, and so I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Branson. We went up to Michigan. When we went out to the beach, and he had a blast. He's had such a good time. But I mean, those are the things that I had to focus on. And so it was good. It was an okay day. I got through it. But thank you everybody for praying for me and thinking about me. I appreciate that, because that does mean a lot. So. Well, it's a minute till.
I'm sure my dogs are giving me a side eye, even though I can't
already?
see them. Well, I can't see them, but I'm sure she's sitting there looking out the window, waiting for me to come out this door.
Come on, Mom. Come on.
It's like my living room window is directly across from the front door here. So they're usually all three sitting on the back of the couch, just staring out the window, waiting for me to come back over there.
They're waiting.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope everybody has a great day. Get some stuff done. Get some listings done. Whatever you do, I hope it's great. I love you guys, and we'll see you. Well, I won't see you here tomorrow, but
I will.
Lori will. Sally
will.
will be on there.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Beth's having a show tonight, and Tom will be her guest. So if you get a chance, go over there and take a look at that. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.